Hello, my amazing space-loving friends. How close are we to a finished flame trench and installed flame diverter? SpaceX's Starship program is pushing the boundaries of space exploration, and essential infrastructure projects like the flame trench and flame diverter are critical to its success. These components are necessary to protect both the launch pad and surrounding areas from the immense heat and pressure generated by the powerful Raptor engines during ignition and liftoff. How close are we to completing these crucial safety features? SpaceX has been working relentlessly on the flame trench, designed to direct heat downward and away from the rocket, and the flame diverter, which redirects the flames to safe areas. The flame trench is being constructed with materials that can withstand the intense heat generated by Starship's engines. The purpose of the flame trench. The flame trench is a concrete structure that channels heat downward and away from the rocket. The heat generated by the rocket engines during launch can easily damage the surrounding infrastructure. The trench needs to withstand temperatures that can reach up to 3,000 degrees. Materials selected for construction are engineered to handle these extreme conditions. Could the materials used in the trench be sufficient to withstand such high temperatures? Or will we encounter problems that could delay the project further? SpaceX must ensure the trench will protect the surrounding structures from the intense heat produced by the Raptor engines. With the increasing scale of their launches, it's crucial that every component is built to perfection. But will it be ready in time for the first full-scale Starship launch? The flame diverter. The flame diverter plays a vital role in protecting the infrastructure by redirecting the heat and flames away from the rocket and nearby structures. Although it may seem like a simple solution, the diverter requires high precision in design and engineering to ensure its functionality. SpaceX engineers have been fine-tuning the diverter's design, and recent progress indicates it is nearing completion. How effective do you think the flame diverter will be in real-world conditions? Could its design fail under the immense pressure during launch? Or has SpaceX perfected this engineering marvel? The diverter must perform flawlessly to protect the pad and ensure the safety of the launch infrastructure. While the trench is crucial for heat dissipation, the diverter will make sure that the flames don't cause any damage by being directed away from critical areas. Progress and challenges. The development of both components has been progressing rapidly, but there are still challenges ahead. The flame trench is nearing completion, but it still requires extensive testing to ensure its effectiveness. The materials need to be rigorously tested under simulated conditions to ensure that they can handle the extreme temperatures and forces of a real launch. With SpaceX's reputation for speed and efficiency, do you think the flame trench and diverter will be fully tested in time for the first launch? Or could there be delays as testing reveals unexpected issues? Testing these components is essential to ensuring that everything works as planned. The flame trench and diverter will need to handle the stresses of a real Starship launch, so their effectiveness must be proven before SpaceX can proceed with any launch. The bigger picture. Starship's future. The flame trench and diverter are just one part of the larger Starship program. SpaceX's ultimate goal is to send humans to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. While the focus now is on completing these essential infrastructure elements, it's important to consider how this fits into the larger vision of interplanetary travel. Do you think Starship will be able to live up to its promise of revolutionizing space travel? Or is the focus on these infrastructure projects a sign of how much work still remains before we can actually send humans to Mars? The completion of these safety features will help lay the groundwork for the next stage in the Starship program. However, the real test will come when SpaceX begins to launch Starship into space. These systems are necessary to ensure that everything goes smoothly, but there are still many hurdles to overcome before Starship becomes a reliable vehicle for interplanetary travel. The road ahead. SpaceX is making rapid progress on the flame trench and diverter, two vital pieces of infrastructure for Starship launches. Though both components are close to being finished, testing and final adjustments are crucial before they can be used in a real launch. If the systems perform as expected, SpaceX will be one step closer to making human space travel a reality. How much longer do you think it will take before the first successful Starship launch? And do you believe the flame trench and diverter will perform as needed under real-world conditions? SpaceX has always prided itself on pushing the limits of space exploration, and these components are crucial in ensuring the success of the Starship program. As we move closer to the first launch, it will be fascinating to see how these safety features hold up under the stress of a real space mission.